No one on Earth ever forgot the night the sky sirens arrived. The sky cracked open with blue lightning. Giant silver ships covered the moon. And then a message appeared on every phone, every screen, every window, glowing in a strange, soft purple light. Attention Earth! We come not for war. We come for our survival. Human men, you are needed. People screamed, panicked, prayed. But the message continued. A joy decree will begin. Every human male must satisfy an alien partner once every day. If the decree is not followed, your world loses its protection. No one knew what that meant. No one dared to test it. And among the billions confused and terrified that night, one man stood completely still, his heart frozen like ice. His name was Eli Ward, a 26-year-old engineer from Texas. He had no idea that before sunrise, an alien woman would claim him, and his life would change forever. Eli was an ordinary man with an ordinary job. He liked quiet mornings, black coffee, and fixing broken machines. He never imagined he would be part of something that could decide Earth's future. But the moment the message appeared, everything changed. The government tried to block the transmission. Satellites jammed. Military bases locked down. But the sky sirens were always one step ahead. Before sunrise, their ships opened like flowers in the sky. Beams of soft blue light fell over cities and towns. And inside those lights, alien women began to walk down to Earth. They were tall. Elegant. Their skin shimmered like moonlit water. Their eyes glowed like soft stars. They didn't look dangerous. But they didn't look harmless either. Every human man felt the same strange pull, a mix of fear, curiosity, and a deep, instinctive attraction that made no sense. Eli tried to stay inside, but the air around him vibrated like a silent voice calling his name. And then she appeared. Her arrival. A flash of silver light swallowed the street outside Eli's home. When it faded, an alien woman stood there. She was almost 7 feet tall, with long white hair that moved like it was underwater. Her skin was pale blue, smooth and glowing softly. She wore silver armor that fit her like liquid metal. Her eyes, bright violet, locked onto him instantly. She spoke gently, but her voice echoed like music inside his bones. Eli Ward. You are chosen. Eli froze. Chosen, for what? She stepped closer, her presence warm and strangely comforting. For partnership. For the joy decree. My name is Lyra. And from this day, I am your alien companion. Eli swallowed hard. His heart pounded wildly. The decree was real, terrifyingly real. He tried to run back inside, but a soft, invisible force pulled him gently toward her. Not painful. Not aggressive. Just binding. Lyra raised her hand. The force stopped. Do not fear, she said softly. Your joy keeps our species alive. Your happiness fuels our strength. And in return, we protect your world. Eli shook his head. Why me? Lyra's eyes softened. Because your heart called out. And I answered. The first day of the decree. Lyra explained everything as she walked with Eli into his own home, moving with calm confidence. The sky sirens were dying. Their race could not survive without a bond and emotional, daily connection with human men. It wasn't just physical. It was energy. Life force. Emotion. A link between hearts. And that link had to be renewed every day. If not, their power would fade. Their protection would vanish. And the hostile alien species hunting them would find Earth next. Eli listened carefully, still overwhelmed. He expected the aliens to treat humans like tools. But Lyra spoke to him with respect, almost warmth. She sat across from him at his kitchen table, her glowing eyes gentle. I will never force you, she said. But I will ask for your time, and your joy. In return, I offer my protection, my loyalty, and my strength. Eli took a deep breath. So, you're basically my alien partner? Lyra smiled. A soft, beautiful smile. Yes. Your partner. Every day. As long as you accept me. The connection begins. Lyra placed her hand on the table. Blue light glowed around her fingers. A bond is simple, she said. We touch. We share emotion. We connect. Eli hesitated only a moment. Then he placed his hand on hers. Instantly, warmth spread through his body like sunlight. He felt her emotions, curiosity, hope, fear of losing her world, and something else. A deep admiration for humans. For him. Lyra gasped softly as the connection formed. Her voice trembled. You feel so bright. Eli blinked. Bright? Yes. Human hearts shine like stars. The bond strengthened. Eli felt lighter, calmer, stronger. Lyra glowed brighter, her hair lifting in a soft, airy wave. When the bond completed, she sighed in relief. The first day is done, she whispered. You saved me. And my people. At least, for now. But something goes wrong. That night, something strange happened. Eli woke to a low humming sound vibrating through the house. Lyra stood at his window, staring at the sky, her eyes wide with fear. Blue symbols flashed across her wrist device. Eli sat up. Lyra? What's happening? She turned slowly toward him. Her calm expression was gone. Someone has broken the decree. Eli felt a cold shock rush through him. What does that mean? Lyra didn't blink. Her voice was low and deadly serious. It means Earth is no longer fully protected. And the enemies who hunt us have already noticed. Eli got out of bed. What enemies? Lyra pointed toward the sky. Dark red shapes were moving behind the clouds, massive, silent, and terrifying. The Devourers, she said softly. They destroy every world we fail to shield. Eli stepped beside her, his heart racing. Lyra, what do we do? She turned to him, gripping his shoulders. Her touch was warm, grounding. We bond again, stronger. Your joy is my power. Your courage is my weapon. If we connect now, we can protect this place. Eli stared into her glowing violet eyes. A simple man. An ordinary human. But he suddenly understood. This was bigger than fear. Bigger than embarrassment. Bigger than the decree itself. He placed his hand over hers. Then let's do it, he said. For Earth. Lyra's eyes shimmered with gratitude. The bond ignited brighter, stronger, almost explosive. Blue light filled the room as Lyra absorbed Eli's emotions, turning them into pure energy. Outside, the red shapes began to fade. The Devourers sensed the new power. And retreated into the darkness. Lyra collapsed into Eli's arms, exhausted but smiling. You saved your world tonight, she whispered. But remember, the decree continues tomorrow. Eli held her steady. Then stay, he said softly. Stay with me. Lyra touched his cheek, her voice gentle. I will. As long as you choose me. Your world will always be safe. From that day forward, Eli wasn't just a human engineer. He was the partner of a sky siren. A guardian of Earth. A man whose daily connection kept an entire world alive. The alien joy decree had begun. And for Eli, it was only the start of something far greater.